guys and gals, and everybody here from Drakewing Gaming. There's something about on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Violet Memoir. Oscar's Path. Y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alrighty. I'm not so sure about that, but it's nice to hear him say it. It's reassuring having someone like Selwynn on my side. I really should try to hang out with him more. Even though they're different, he reminds me a lot of Oscar. No wonder the two of them gravitate to each other a lot. Lucas wanted to get everyone together. I think we really worried him last night. I've never seen him get everyone together. That's really nice of him. I always knew he cared a lot more than he let on. Cute guys like that always tried to hide it. Yeah, you two really hit it off. Lucas was pretty prickly when I first met him. He looked a little nervous. I get that way a lot too. I know how it feels. I don't think he's had many friends, but before now he's never invited any of us out, but he also hasn't said no whenever we asked him to join us. But that's just a guess. I probably shouldn't have said that. No, I get you. I bet he'll be happy knowing you think about him so much. But I get the hint. I'll try my hardest to be his friend. I think you've already been doing a good job with that, but thank you. He reminds me a lot of one of my friends, and I'll be fine. I already pulled him out of his shell, so Lucas shouldn't be much trouble either. Despite crying just minutes ago, I can't stop the massive grin from covering my face. I feel like a teenage girl talking with one of her friends. I wonder if this is what Lily meant when she said girl talk earlier. Wait, I'm getting off track. I think we got a little distracted. Well, like I mentioned, he wants everyone to get together, but he wasn't sure about messaging Oscar. Do you think he'll be okay to ask? And like I said, he's doing a lot better. If you weren't looking for it, you'd think he was the same as usual. It's good, right? It's pretty good to me. I'm just lucky he's doing okay. I'll be honest, I was really worried when he told me he did that. He's never done anything like that before. Never. But that's not entirely a bad thing either. It isn't? Yeah, it also means he cares a lot about you. I don't really know what's wrong, and it isn't my place to pry, but it sounds like you're good for him. You think so? From what I've seen, I'd say so. I've met you too. You're quite the catch. Oscar's lucky. He's lucky. That guy could get anyone. I'm not sure about that. I love him, but he's difficult to get close to sometimes. And he just slipped right through his defenses. I think you two will be just fine if you try. Your friends will help you as well. Oh, me too as well. Anyway, he's out of the shower. You should give him a call. I'm gonna go act casual on the couch so he doesn't suspect anything. Would him knowing be a bad thing? No, but it'll make things easier probably. Just don't be weird about it. It's still Oscar and you're still you, right? I think making it weird would be exactly what Oscar's scared of. You're right, again. I'll give him a call. Good luck, and I'm nothing special. But all your friends would have given you the same advice. We all care for the both of you. We're just friends we're friends after all, right? I think you might be the most optimistic person I've ever met. He's coming out. I'll be listening in. Wait, what? But he never replied to that, and I'm left just staring at my contacts, and I'm left with the realization that Oscar is right about Selwyn. How fitting for the two of them. Together, even in my phone, is right above Selwyn. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, he's right. Here goes nothing. I click Oscar's number and let it ring. And ring. And ring. Is he going to pick up? Did Selwyn and I completely misread this whole thing? I'm about to end the call when the recognizable beep of someone answering rings out in my ear and I'm left stunned, speechless. Hey, man, I'm sorry for taking so long. Couldn't find my phone. I left it in the bathroom. Totally been out of it, you know? I try to form words, but nothing comes out. It's like cotton is completely filling my mouth. What do I even say after everything that happened last night? There's so much going on between us. Hell, we might even be dating now. Wait, he said we're going really slow and not even at the same level. How do people even date? This is so stressful. Shit, I'm doing exactly what someone told me not to do. I'm overthinking this. Just treat Oscar how I usually do. He's just the same fun guy who's always trying to make me smile. Nothing has to change. Hey, Oscar. Sorry about that. How you doing after, everything? Whoa, we're getting right into that? Better than trying to make things weird, right? Yeah, you're right, man. No need to make this a whole thing. You sure you're okay with talking about it? Yeah, man, I'm okay. Part of me doesn't entirely believe him, but I can't just call him out on that. We're making good progress as it is. Did everything go all right after you left? I know things were better. I'm just making sure. Don't worry about me, man. I'm doing good now. It was just a thing, you know? You'll talk to me if anything happens, right? Sure. You promise? I promise. All right. I believe you. I wanted to let you know that Lucas wanted to get everyone together. Did you want to join? I hear a loud chuckle coming through, and just from the phone of it, I can tell that Oscar's beaming. Wait, Grumpy wants to get together with us? That's great! Hell yeah, I'll come! Just let me know when and where. I think he's still sorting that out. I don't think he's done this before. Maybe you should ask him if he could invite that roommate of his. He sounds pretty wild. I'll bring it up with him. You know, he was pretty worried about you last night. Yeah, I know. My phone was really blown up. Papa Bear ended up calling me and chewing me out about it. I can see him doing that. Lily almost did too, but once she heard Papa Bear did as well, she gave me a little break. You don't sound too unhappy about it. Yeah, I'm used to getting yelled at. Coach does it all the time. If I'm being real, it was kind of nice. I told you they cared. Yeah, you did. You're right. Thank you. I mean it. Did you want to talk more about where we stand? A long sigh comes through the phone. I'm not sure. Can we talk about this in person? I'm not sure I want to do this over the phone. That's fine. Do you want to meet up somewhere? I'll talk to Selwynn to figure something out. You let Grumpy know that I'll come along too, and if Selwynn should come as well. I can do that. Just let me know. Hey, man, before you go. Huh? Thanks, man. You're really great. Oscar, Nah, I'm not gonna let you talk down to yourself. You're pretty great, man. No arguments, okay? Okay. Second now. Water time. Thanks. Anytime. Now enough of the awkwardness, please. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Sorry, I wanted to keep things how they used to be. I know, and I appreciate it, man. I really do. We'll sort things out. Doesn't have to be a bad thing. I'm excited for it, even if we're just taking things slow. College is a time for fun, right? Right. Both of us give a burst of awkward laughter, but there's something about it that feels more fun than before. It isn't like a suffocating weight, but more like feeling nervous about trying something new. Despite the fact that we both knew we had to go soon, we still spent the next few minutes rambling back and forth before finally we put the call down. Lucas said he'll prepare something, but didn't give me much information on what he's planning, so all I can do is wait. So I decided to finally complete my morning routine. But it isn't long before I'm fully dressed and just laying on top of my blankets again, thinking about everything that's happened this week, excluding all the things with Oscar. I had expected my dream to fade away by now, but I can still remember most of it in total clarity. Something about it just makes me feel like there's more there, but I can't say what. My eyes wander around my room until I notice something in the corner of my eye. Sitting on the nightstand next to the bed is the diary. I don't even remember putting it there. I must have put it there after everything happened. A lot happened last night, and most of it is a blur. Crawling across my bed, I pick up the food and nearly flick through before pick up the book and nearly flick through before I stop myself. Considering I just had a nightmare last night and everything that happened, curiosity isn't a good reason to risk my mental health. I consider tossing it to one of my shelves just to hide it from out of sight, but something in the back of my head is telling me not to. After all, we might need it for our meeting today. With a sigh, I fell back onto my bed, holding the diary against my chest, wishing everything wasn't so complicated. Time ticks by with nothing from Oscar or Lucas. I nearly messaged them numerous times, but I don't want to come across as needy, especially with how delicate things are. Lucas is doing something that seems out of his comfort zone, and I really don't want to pressure him, and everything with Oscar is so new. I don't want to seem needy. My time is spent staring at my phone while I spin the diary between my fingers, just waiting for anything. It isn't long before I get my wish, but it isn't what I'd been expecting. Instead of a message or a call, there's a knocking at my door instead, giving me a fright and causing me to drop my diary next to my head. Next to my head? Or next to my bed? Coming! I tripped trying to rush off my bed, nearly crashing onto the floor if I wasn't able to frame the empty bed frame next to me. But I don't waste time and run over to the open door. Yes, who is... maybe I shouldn't have been surprised, but I wasn't expecting to see the otter and lion waiting for me with a big smile on their face. Oh, hey guys! Howdy, thought we might drop by. 1 second, y'all. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Okay. Selwyn follows him up with a beaming smile and a small wave that I can barely sheepishly return. I thought we were going to go somewhere. I'll be honest, man, I couldn't really think of anywhere to go. I would have taken you to the bar, but it sounds like you were going there already. So I just thought we could chill or maybe walk around, you know? Just kind of wanted to talk and be here. Oh, I mean, I'm okay with that. Just okay with that, huh? Guess I'm messing things up already. What? No, you're doing great. Whoa, hey, I'm just messing with you. Sorry, guess things are still a little tense. Sorry, it's my bad. I just wanted to make sure you're doing okay. Don't worry, man. You don't have to try so hard. I don't want something to be different. I liked how things were before. Of course. I understand. I'm just excited. Sorry. Nah, man, don't be sorry. I'm the one who should be apologizing after last night. I made a real mess of things. Nathan would kick my ass if he found out. Probably for the best he didn't know about it. When I was looking around, I actually saw him at the bar, but I didn't want to ask him if he saw you, just in case. You didn't have to do that. I'll probably tell him anyway. Someone needs to kick me in the butt. Are you sure? Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do. I'm not sure why. Finally, sensing a gap in our frantic fumbling, Selwyn takes the opportunity to insert himself between us with a large smile. Oscar and I can't help but laugh at his obvious attempts at diffusing the tension, but I know we both appreciate his presence. Honestly, we owe a lot to him already. Thanks, Selwyn. Whoa! I'm not able to finish my sentence as Oscar loops an arm through my own and drags me to the bed, tossing me onto my own while he eagerly sits across from me. As Oscar follows behind us, he's returned back to one of his signature grins, and while I'm happy to see that he's doing better, part of me wonders just how honest it is. From what Oscar's told me already, it doesn't seem like he's the most upfront about what he's feeling, and I'm not sure how much I can trust what he's showing. He sits next to me and goes to put his arm around my shoulder before freezing up. It's not just a little bit of hesitation. He completely stops for a few seconds before pulling his arm back. Everything okay? Yeah, man, it's nothing. Hey, we talked about this, didn't we? We don't have to force this. We can just take our time. Come on. Talk to me. Yeah, you're right, man. Just wish it wasn't such a hassle, you know? You're not being a hassle. I really don't mind but you don't have to take such large steps. I reach my hand over until I'm resting my palm on top of his own, and I can already feel a sense of accomplishment already. This is already a massive improvement from last night, where he'd have flinched if I did this. He must have noticed it too, because his smile is back, even if it isn't at full force. I can handle a bit of time, even if I already miss all your hugs. I mean, if you miss them that much, I think I can struggle through it, just for you. He flashes me a wink and gives me a slight bump, one that's filled with that playful warmth that he usually gives. It's nice to know that it isn't totally gone. But that doesn't stop me from trying to act serious, even if I can't keep the heat from showing through my fur. We take it as slow as you need. This is already nice. Even just sitting here, I can feel how hot you are. The mood is almost shattered by the snort that comes from Selwyn, but he quickly covers his mouth and looks away, trying his hardest to pretend that he isn't engrossed in our conversation. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, before I get out of here, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick shout out to all of our lovely patrons. Thank y'all for everything you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our Not Safe for Work contents as little as $5. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!